Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Sunday stream, which is going to be a little more lazy than usual because I had a hard day's night. Lots of work with lots of drunk people. It was terrible. Anyway, Muscovy. Muscovy is supporting the independence of the vassal Byzantium, which isn't good, but we have just got out of a truce with the Ottomans. So I think it's the Ottomans first, and then from that fight, hopefully, if we can time it right, yeah, boy. If we can time it right, then we go from a fight with the Ottomans, which I don't think is going to be that difficult because we're just fighting the Ottomans on their own. They have no allies, there's no complications. It's just we'll smash our troops against their troops and we'll have more and they will win. Probably. I'm hoping so. I mean, the Ottomans are down to 3,359 manpower, so I'm hoping that that we can win the manpower fight. Feed a little bit more to Moldavia. Once Moldavia's been integrated, we can get direct claims onto Serbia. Serbia brings in Bosnia, and we can hopefully kind of cut off over here. Might even get to Ragusa, who, if he's guaranteed by the Ottomans when we get there, just allows us another in with the Ottomans. But yeah, getting a little bit ahead of myself there. Fighting the Ottomans, hopefully it's fairly quick on the eve of jumping to Miltech 9. Or being able to jump to Miltech 9. I think we'll try and get straight into Muscovy. Attack ahead of him. Whilst his only ally is Circassia. But I think that's going to be the plan. Alright, without further ado. Ottomans. Let's declare over Artenia. For at war, they can't get allies. If they're at war, they can't get allies. So, Hungary has cancelled the right to military access they had generously given them by us. That's okay, because we've already got access, and I still don't know. But improve people's relations with us. We don't need diplomatic. Wait, what? How are you sending diplomatic insults? You're a junior partner. We'll try to ease the tension. Cover off on the bits and pieces that we want, just in case. Okay, just in case. I don't know. Serbia kicks off. Austria decides to have a little bit of a nibble. Just to increase the size of his personal union partner. Oh no. My dude's dead. He was actually quite good. And now we have no one. But that's fine, I don't think we need anyone. Let's cover off on Albanian provinces as well. Even though Byzantium is not loyal, I think it's probably still worth feeding him a little bit. Right, that's everyone. Go stand in our own land. Can't cross over there because of the blockade, but that is fine. We can just walk all the way around. Now we don't have army professionalism, so I'm going to go with this. We will call diet into you being a little bit happy with us. And we'll grant generalship as well, because I could do with a general. We'll support this siege. No, we won't. Yeah, we will. No, we won't. Where are you going, Lithuania? Bosnia, even. Okay, that's where his troops are. Let's go that way. Because Byzantium got rid of the fort in Edirne, it means that the Ottomans can go from Biga to Edirne and straight through. They shouldn't be able to because of this zone of control and this zone of control, but because they can walk all the way round to where they want to be, over here, it means they can just walk straight across this gap. Hey Gazowski, there's not many people on. And hello, sorry, I can't read Cyrillic. But yeah, hello. How are you on this fine Sunday? Oh wow. Who was that? Was that Bohemia? Yeah, Bohemia lost the fight, but they were winning to a point. Yeah, they lost theirs. But they were winning by quite some margin. Bohemia, what's your morale? Actually, what's the Ottomans' morale? Full Ottoman morale is 3.2. Their discipline is 110. But we're just going to be able to pack more men onto the fight. And be able to hopefully just whittle down the Ottomans to the point where they start pumping out mercenaries. Oh, and Kirim has fallen. So I know where the big lump of Ottomans are. As long as we group together, I very much doubt they're going to come and get us. I'm going to feed this area to Lithuania. When we go to all Livonian order, we'll take this land up here. But land in the south, I want to palm off onto Lithuania. Trade in the Baltic, away you go. A downpour. Hey Alex, how are you? There are a number of Ottoman troops around here, and I can't see in this way. Occupied by the Ottomans. Who are you at war with? Why are you at war? Attack against the Ottomans in the Genoese conquest of Kiev. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Let's go and stand on Kiev. I don't want that falling in a war. I need to feed all of this, plus the good trade provinces, to my personal union partner. And there is another lump of Ottomans. These aren't all of them. That's only 16. Oh, it might be actually. It might be. If we can cut them off. How do you fight the Ottomans? We have more morale. Last jousting tournament is doing really good stuff for us. We only get it until 1520. So now would really be the time to get into Muscovy. Sorry if you can hear licking. That's my cat. Decides to sit on my lap, watch me slaughter Ottomans, and licks himself. I don't know whether he likes it or I don't know. Let's step out of that. If the Ottomans take this off Genoa, then it just means in the future it's an easy fight for us. Let's all group up in Yedishkol, and we'll try and hunt down this 13 stack. And our minions can be getting on with Kuban and getting into Anatolia itself, getting through those forts. Right. Let's go hunting. And we can take workshop. Let's grab you before you get stupidly expensive in terms of institution tech penalty. That allows us to build workshops. It also allows us to pass the Directio Camburendio Act. National tax modifier and missionary strength. I will take that all day. What's our missionary doing? I think he's missionarizing in Lithuania at the moment, trying to get the Orthodox land flipped. Two-base production in Lublin. Lublin, what do you make? Make cloth. Wow, that's going to be good. Yeah, that's going to be really good. Outstanding. You decided to split your forces, and that will be, my friend, your undoing. Probably end up hitting you in the marsh. But 27 on 5, even with the Ottomans. Yep. Nice little wipe. Go relieve our capital. You're getting through that fort nicely. And that's him pushed off. Warsaw. Now, he should be trapped behind these forts. There's no way through. So we pushed him into a cul-de-sac. You're in the flat. And you're in farmlands. I mean, I could do this whole game. But I won't. Because that would be boring. If I was doing it, if I was playing on my own, I'd just keep doing this. Until this fort had fallen, and this one, and its capital. It'd be really boring, but I'd not lose manpower. Into the woods. Can I get there first? Second, first, I cannot. But he still didn't want to go for it. I'll squish you into a tiny little gap up here. And then more in the farmlands. Let's go for that. Also, ships, let's get you out. Let's get you trading. Or at least protecting our trade. Limit Lithuania to one province in the middle of Polish territory to keep them boxed in. No, the Lithuania is fine in terms of liberty desire. You got modifiers that keep them in check. Also, Moldavia, I've turned Scooty John, haven't I? I didn't need your forces. Sorry. So they do bigger chunks than us because they've got more discipline, but we're just in the fight for longer, and we have more combat width, and we have a singular cannon. And you have more tactics. How have you got more tactics? Still the same miltech as us. How interesting. And you're going to run probably all the way back here. We can't follow you. We can. We no longer have access down there. Nope. Who doesn't allow access? Ottomans has conditional military access, therefore we have conditional military access. Ottomans have conditional military access, therefore we have conditional military access, because we're at war with you. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get all the way down to Trebizond. Why? can't we? Different wall. I mean, we can ask for access. I'm concerned that this lump is going to shatter all the way back across the Bosphorus. We're not going to be able to chase it, obviously. It's going to lick its wounds and then hit this, and we're going to lose the progress on this fort. So, we'll ask for military access. Actually, no, we'll walk down there. We'll walk down there. No point in asking for military access until we're there. No point going over our Diplo. Trade efficiency or spy network construction. Let's go for the spy network construction because I need a claim on you. I also need to start fabricating claims upon Denmark, and we can. Actual claims. Yeah, Muscovy is... Oh, they picked up the Emperor of the HRE. Just picked up the Emperor of the HRE. Still. Harkin Saxony gets into trouble. We isolate Muscovy when we get in there. Your prestige. Yeah. My prestige is good for lots of things. Does it grant you new access given us access? No. Acceptance of all is the road to progress. Game 1, base tax. Excellent. Let's access for Circassia. No. Yeah, they got straight across the Bosphorus. Let's ask for this access now. Yeah, that should get us all the way through. Ottomans are probably going to come back and unsiege the Wogol, which is terrible, but... No. Alright, let's go back. The Genoese... Oh, okay. The Genoese are at war with the Ottomans as well. I'm surprised that Genoa took this fight. When it's essentially come down to the leaders now. Although, plus 10 discipline is nothing to sniff at. No, I'm surprised that Genoa took that. If nothing else, it was more losses for the Ottomans to bear. But the manpower's coming up. It's just, they don't have actual troops. Alright, so down here. We've got cannon that we can lend to this. We have a general with a siege pip, I believe, that we can lend to the siege as well. Make it happen just a little bit quicker. Do you know what I would like to see on peace deals? I would like to see the disbanding of fleets. I see these fleets are lumped up. I'd like in the peace deal, I demand this full trade fleet, because they could take all the men off them, and then the ships are just the ships themselves have no loyalty, do they? You just put your own men on them. I mean, it's different nations' ship. It can't be that hard to can't be that different. Oh no, just had a little bit of variance. I need this to fall before I put the general in charge. 1500 tradition. No, I'll go for the professionalism. We'll arrive in the Eastern Black Sea. You're off there. You're trying to jump past me. Still. Let's check you there. Let's bring our general around. I will hunt down that 10 stack. I don't have military access. What happened? Okay, how weird. Might have been clicking on the wrong province. That was not a good place to fight. Should have checked where he was landing. It looked like he was landing up here. Took my eyes off the fight to check chat. And that is Miltech. And someone's already ahead of us. I wonder who that is. Let's go for vassal transfer. Oh, I did put my war tax on, didn't I? Where's war taxes? I take it and then I never use it. I use it once. Usually immediately after I've taken it. And that's about it. Let's lend you my general. You're desperate. Down to 8,000. And he's moved his general somewhere else, or his general died. Oh, and rebels as well. Won the siege of Sinope. You group up. You just attach to the Bohemians. Go where they're going. They're probably going to go siege. I'll have to put these rebels down. Ottomans, Miltech 8. Muscovy, Miltech 8. I'll pay them off because money is well worth its stability. Now what do I want from this fight? This might as well all go to Moldavia. Why can't I give it to Moldavia? How weird. But yeah, from this fight. Like that. Also like these two. We will feed Byzantium, even though he's not loyal. Okay, we might not feed Byzantium. Then I want the trade modifier here. I would like Theodora. Ottoman's Mamluk, Great Horde, Dulkadir. Is that last? No, I think we're... I think maybe that. And maybe revoke a few cores. Also, Ottomans, where did your troops go? They're up here somewhere. Defend against Transsaxonia. Excellent. We'll see Jack Cocelli, and I think that'll be about it. I think that's all we'll need. Let's cancel that military access. I don't think we need that anymore. Let's cancel this military access. I don't think we need that anymore. And in 120 months. Don't have access to us all. Do have access to Scotland, which is our excuse for water getting into Denmark. You are quite low on the terms of Liberty Desire. Austria would probably come in. Got multiple wars. Start yeah. We just don't have space for them. No way, Sweden, we just don't have space for another personal union. Oh, they're up here. They're at war with the Ottomans. What? Attacking its settlements in this occasion, reconquest of Vadki. Interesting. Good luck with that. No siege of Jelly, outstanding. Jump onto the capital. No, where you going? Oh, trying to mop up. Okay. Don't really want to fight the particularists. I don't want it on the capital, but can get our peace, then we might do. That's pretty much it. Returning cause? No. Revoke cause? Perhaps. Or war up some money. We can't really take that much more land, can we? We can, but people start to get really pissed off with us. I can take these. Revoke some calls as well? Nope. No treaties? Nope. Let's take some money. We do have a loan. I don't know when we took it out, but we do have a loan. Let's send that demand. Let's get out of here. Ottoman particularists will move into Ottoman land, which will help them. And Moldavia, why could we not feed you before? I can't core any of this, or most of it. Byzantium. Can we call Leger for ourselves? It might be worth. No, it's out of range. And Valor we can. From Valor we can fabricate directly on Corfu. Who's under Venice. From Valor we can also fabricate directly on Venice ourselves. We can also directly fabricate on Serbia. So I'm going to keep Valor for myself. Which means I don't need any of this. This can all be fed to Moldavia. Leger can be fed to Byzantium. They have a coastline that they share. All of this up here can be fed to Lithuania. I will keep this fort here. Usually I put the forts down before I fold them off, but I think this is going to be quite problematic land for him. So if I can drag the whatever rebels are down here onto the fort, fight them in the flat. Lithuania. Grant you Shezan. Krim and Kaffa. Moldavia. Let's grant you Plodiv. Sofia. Altena. And Vidin. Byzantium. Even though you hate us. Grant you the province of Leger. You might not like us, but you'll still use your admin points to deal with that. So we were 85% overextension. Now just 5. Lithuania are up to 42 provinces. So there's a few more we can feed them. Probably this stuff down here. May even decide to go to war with Genoa themselves. They're out of the HRE now, so it's just a case of fighting into a trade company and some direct allies. Knights and Florence. It's nothing. Oh, we did alright with manpower. Maximum is 30,000. Oh dear. Good stuff. And the Mamluks are going to replace the Ottomans as the big lump down here, I think. That we have to be wary of. Try pay the flat loan if we can. Austria won't come in. Why fighting another war? I would like them to come in. Also like you to start your own little war somewhere. Alright. Detach. Go your own way. Bring down our maintenance for the moment. Livonian order. Just Riga. Maintenance backup. We know where the fight is. Always try to control every outcome, leave nothing to chance, play the game of real politics. I think I probably can't affect it, maybe a random event. Yeah, there's far too many random events in here. But then life is random. The people who died yesterday had plans for today. Much like the Ottomans. Dreams of world conquest. But we have successfully removed them. Not quite, but pretty much. Soon. Faceting in Aragon. Interesting. Some places that it's the places that I do see it happening though. Aragon, France sometimes. If we bring in Riga as a co-belligerent. Bremen and Hamburg, easy. I would like bits and pieces of Riga, i.e. all of Riga. if at all possible. Okay, wrecked. How many do we need here? 9. Let's take away 2 holes. We'll swap out some more infantry. In fact, I should get some mercenaries. Just a smattering. Just 3. Just to pack out sieges. How many do you need there? Just the 3. We can step off now. Diplomatic insult on Bohemia. Alright. Bohemia. We're still bros? We're still bros. Nice leader that we've had has been really good. He's got some good stats. Allowed us to catch up. Let's step out of your land. We don't need to loot the land. I will probably end up taking it for ourselves. Let's not get high devastation land for ourselves. We can't help it on the sieges, but we can elsewhere. Also, Moldavia doesn't have any troops anyway, does it? Okay. Nah, I don't care. Don't really care about that. Can we offer you a blockade? Probably not. We're to 77, 75, to the 60s. Now we head away now. So it did damage without losing any ships. So we'll get back, we'll lick our wounds, we'll go back out, and there'll be 2 ships down. And so the next fight will be a little bit easier. Hopefully. It's all about not losing ships with naval combat. Just scroll your way through the losses. Keep an eye on them. If it looks like you're about to lose a ship, just get yourself away. That's fine. Lithuania seems to be fraught with rebels all the time. Ooh. I think Bohemia's offered to claim my stuff. Let's go help him. Might just attach to his troops. Can drive you off. I don't need to lose troops. Then I won't. I'm fine. Because there's no value in fighting them with armors. Couple more ticks and we'll pop out and hit them again. Yeah. Excellent. Up in the 90s, 80s. Still late teas. Took a big hit there. You're 70 odd %. 50, 30. Alright. Away we go. And we killed another 2. But we lost none. And this is how you min max naval warfare. Overall we've killed 4. Have we killed 4? Yeah. Kill 4, lost none. That's how you do it. As long as you've got a port that you can reshoot back into. There is really no need to be losing ships. And ships are expensive. How much for a couple of trade ships? 20 ducats per trade ship. And if you're getting into fights where you're fighting with heavies, then it makes sense to try and min-max naval warfare. Can I push you off that siege? I can. th, 11th. Yeah, we'll fight him. Alright, maybe not. Okay, we will. Thanks, Paradox. -2. No. The longer that fight goes on for, the worse things get for us. Our Moonstone have gone bankrupt. You want access? Why do you want access? What was the Ottomans? Why not? Enemy of my enemy. Die second. But let's make sure that the okay, still gone bankrupt. Let's make sure that the siege remains safe. That's another fight. This time we won outright. Now with the blockade, this should happen just a little bit quicker. Let's split off the most damaged ones. We'll get a few ticks in this harbour. Ooh. Riga looted. Now we're gonna end up taking Riga for ourselves, I'm fairly certain of it, but that's 5 army professionalism. We'll take the 5 army professionalism. Riga. I like your province. Ottomans, Livonian Order, and the Marmadukes. I don't care because the Livonian Order probably won't exist. Which gets rid of the Livonian ships that were heading out. I think there was only one of them. And we turn that into a core ourselves because that's a good trade province. Which gives us pretty much half that node. Turn this into a state. Give it to the burghers. They've already got a marketplace as well. Jobs are good. Right, how are we getting on? Into the 70s, 60s, 50s. No. They decided to run. Fair enough. At this stage, we could probably go and protect trade again. Let's grab you before you get outrageously expensive. And we'll ponder an idea group. Here we go. How many can we fit on Riga? The longer we can go on with minimal unrest, whilst also coring, the better. I'll just split you and put you in there as well. A good story. Okay, okay. So we don't have any unrest, so that's not going to tick up, but we are coring. Oh, there's some good numbers over here. Bremen. We will sue you for peace in such a way that we get war reparations and probably... That might be it actually, just war reparations. However, Hamburg. Oh, Hamburg. Would we be able to take Hamburg off you? Is that going to... People are going to lose their shit over Hamburg if we do. But it's a really, really nice province. Really nice. And if we're going to slowly migrate our way from the Baltic node into Lubeck, then it's mega important. Best laid plans of mice and men. Nice broker. Excellent. Lose a corruption. And we have military power to spend. Let's pick you up now then. Let's swap out for pike infantry whilst we're relatively safe. Also, I was meant to not beat with the attritions. No, the devastation, shall I say. Jump to pike infantry. Right, we'll take 8. Siege Poznan to Bohemia. You can ram that all the way up your bum. Now, if I was to attack into you, Saxony and all his friends, plus Austria. Okay, I think I know how we do this. But let's get that claim. Let's get that claim. And that one. It'll just make coring this stuff cheaper. You come home. Build spy network in Pomerania. If we're going to go for Hamburg, then it makes sense to go for Stettin as well. New Mock Stettin. We've got adjacency. We can walk there if rebels pop. But going to war with Pomerania brings in Saxony and all his friends. And all his friends include Muscovy. Fairly certain Austria will be able to deal with this lump here. We might give an initial helping hand. But Muscovy are going to get involved. We can separately piece him out. In fact, we might even be able to bring in Muscovy as a co-belligerent on that fight. Fairly certain we could. No, we can't. We can't. It's not, yeah. Because Saxony's already coming in. But it's fine. That's fine. Peace out Muscovy for, hopefully, Ozhask and Moscow. Now, Hamburg. Can't make it a call. Damn it. I just don't have access over there at the moment. What about for war reps? Oh, ice cream van's here. Money and release nations, maybe? No, I don't want a strong empire. Steer trade. Not less money, but steer trade. Alright, there you go. That's a late Iberian wedding. And that's not going to happen. That's not going to last, is it? Okay, Livonian Order. Who loses this shit? Not many people. Yeah, not many people at all. We'll separately piece out Bremen. Get him to steer trade as well. Great. Okay. Might as well take back that land. There we go. Bremen. Can't take a province, but we can take war operations. Money. Steer trade. Less money. But still money. There you go. And Livonian Order. I would like all of your land. Also like you to... that's a nice colour. Nope. We'll make him revoke all these as well. Because I don't want to be taking this land off Denmark, and we will take this land off Denmark, but it have Livonian cores all over it. There you go. Now Lithuania, how many more provinces can you be fed? Another 5. I need you to be fed. At least 2. Maybe a few down there. No, we'll take this for ourselves. We'll take all this for ourselves. Okay. It is indeed regrettable. Who is pissed off with us? Bohemia is a little bit. Let's enable sport loyalists until you've been placated. I will briefly put down maintenance. And probably our forts as well. Riga, how are you getting on with that devastation? Yeah, it's not good. Put down our forts apart from Riga. And in Flanty. Get rid of the devastation around here. I should probably help you out with your noble rebels. However, they're not going to flip you. And my missionary finished, didn't he? Oh, Copernicus. Nice. Well, Moldavia, this is what happens when you decide not to field an army. Well done. Missionary, where are you? Let's send you... Oh, what files I'll do. We got that done in time. Do we have a way of making that happen quicker? Have a yearly inflation guy. How's our inflation? Holding at 1.6. we also have the ability to grow more Diplo rep. More Diplo rep means that we integrate Moldavia just that little bit quicker. And it is happening very slowly. I'll forgive you, sorry. Let's go Diplo rep. We can lock somebody on the Papal State to improve relations there. Start generating more people. More people? No, more points. Should have had you out protecting the trade a long time ago. There you go. Alright, getting on with trade. 11 ducats. Now in the previous run-throughs, when we haven't focused on the trade up here, we've been left kind of fiddling about in the middle. We've had quite high taxation, okay production, and about 3 from trade. So this is making a big difference at the moment. And Lithuania has finally caught up to the rest of the world and embraced Renaissance. You're actually going up? Yeah, just very, very slowly. But you're lucky. Venice has decided to kill your rebels for you. Well done, Venice. What's our Diplo rep? Oh, we do have our overextension, I suppose. That'll come in. It's fine. That is our claim on... We'll make it for Stettin itself. No, we'll stay Catholic. I do like Protestant, but we'll stay Catholic for the moment. Brings in Saxony and brings in Utrecht, but it also brings in Muscovy. However, you will not get involved. Austrian manpower and war exhaustion. Who have you been fighting and why and when? Coalition against Austria. Uh-oh. We could do with waiting until this has died off. In fact, we could do with starting our own war against somebody, just so we're not called into anything that might pop there. Denmark, perhaps. Swedish liberty desire is quite low. I think it's going to remain low. That's another war. Another war we didn't put the war taxes on. Damn it. I think it's going to remain quite low. I think Denmark has activated in this age. The Danish subject loyalty. Makes sense for him. Means we'll probably get into the Age of Reformation, and unless he's integrated one of them. Are you integrating any of them? No. Then suddenly, that's when shenanigans will happen. Alright, Austria, you got yourself into a bit of a coalition there. Who really hates you? Lots of people. Lots of people. Alright. Expansion into the HRE. Love it. Why are you taking back land? Attacking against the Ottomans. What are you doing? I don't get what this is. And you just peace out. Now if we go that way, we can get more off. Wait, this is just Saxony on his own. Yeah. If we go this way, Austria doesn't come in because it's a distant war. That's not being calculated. It is. No, he's not. What way? Before it's always been no because it's a distant war. Now it's just Austrian manpower. Okay. Well, plans change. And they have changed to such an extent that we'll be declaring war on Muscovy and bringing Austria in. So to that end, spells planning work. Let's try and get as high as possible. And I don't feel the need. Oh, we are at full manpower. Go on then. Now we can become a Defender of the Faith. Defender of the Faith. It can be useful to pick it up if you need an extra little bit of morale. I've even picked it up mid-fight. No, you can't pick it whilst you're at war, can you? Has that changed? I seem to remember doing that at some point. Picking up Defender of the Faith mid-fight because I wanted an extra morale. I mean, it's expensive morale. Like 500 ducats worth. Recall. Let's go put his noble rebels down. Now, his noble rebels won't flip him or anything. Ton of conflicts in Castile, not surprised. But they'll just increase the autonomy in every single province, which makes him less profitable, which makes us less able to siphon income off him on a regular basis. Also means that the land that we do eventually integrate is not going to have many buildings in it because he didn't have the money to build them because of high autonomy. Oh, there's another idea group. What do we go for? We're attacking into Muscovy. I think this is going to be the pivotal fight. So, I'm going to go defensive for the extra morale. I know aristocratic, yeah, Poland and all that kind of stuff, but just outright morale, and we'll out-morale them. You're still not on Miltech 9. Which means we could probably get military drill by that point. Plus it stacks really well with the focus on field defences. We'll lose the Diplo. Also, can I grant you monopoly charters? Okay. Have you been caught? How many states do we have? We can turn Riga into a state once scoring has happened. Then we can fob it off onto the burghers, make a little bit more money from this area. Because we'll just have more control over it. In fact, should probably shuffle our merchants around. Kiev, go to Novgorod instead. 12.67. When it gets above 50%, I don't like sending more trade ships to the node. I'd rather send them downwind, downstream. Once again, 12.67. Trade chips. In the trade window, can't select fleet. Take trade instead in Novgorod. So sending chips here without the merchant just means that we'd push equally down both sides. Now with the merchant, we'll try and drag some more of this 10 out. And we're still at 58, which is a good amount. So 12.67, now making it 12.01. But yes, it's less money, but we're dragging Muscovite money away. Also, per relations, hostile trading, spy network construction. What do we need for siege ability? 50% or more power. That siege ability would be really nice. Oh well. A few more ships. I will split between Novgorod and the Baltic. Directive Cardinals, nice. And you are going up, little by little. Bohemia, do you like us again? Kind of. Enough for us to siphon your income? Probably not. Alright, for this fight, let's turn off Scootage. No, Liberty Desire is too high. Excellent. When did the rest of you come in? We had a core on that one, so that finished first. Austria, how are you getting on? Still a coalition. I'm wary of dragging... I was going to say I was wary of dragging in Austria with this coalition hanging over his head, but I think it's going to happen. Anyway, this, believe it or not, is good for us. No, it's not. How the hell did Bohemia go on the other side? How the hell did Bohemia end up on the other side? He must have just flipped. Alright. We go down to Constantinople, we siege it out, we try to end this war as quickly as we can, because we have other things to do. Yeah. Well, that wasn't good, was it? Also, yeah, let's bring you into port. And you jumped on that fort immediately, haven't you, without a garrison? Damn it. No, let's use this. Muscovy has to get through Lithuania. You want group up. He has to get through Lithuania. It gives us time to eat Bohemia, get him back in check. Once we've got him back in check, he enters a fight on our side. And we all need to white piece him out. We can separately piece out We might still be able to use this. Yep, lost siege of Poznan immediately. Also, I could do with a general. Nobility, don't let me down. We will not let down. Do we want to fight here with the 5 shock? Not really. So we're into an alliance with Muscovy. Okay, we're going to end up fighting you in the flat. That's all right. You have a +1 because you've taken this. +1 combat bonus in terrain of capital. It's unfortunate for us, but a win is a win. Wait till you're locked. Mop you up. We'll jump on the Bohemian capital. Between us and Austria, and Hungary of course, we should be able to get Bohemia out of this. And then it's either look into Muscovy or jump directly onto Constantinople and wipe to piece the rest of them out. The Blazak, why not? Just wondering, if you take a lot of loan, what is happening to the country? If you take lots of loans, you end up with lots of interest, because for every loan you take, you have X amount of interest. And your inflation goes up, which is quite bad. So you can end up in a position where you have that many loans that you don't have the income to pay them off because you've got such high interest, and that's the point where you start going bankrupt, and it's terrible. That's why I don't really like loans. Alright, how many do we need? Just the 9. Let's take horses off and a few of the people. Just adjacent. Get through the fort, get through his capital. I'll probably beat Bohemia out. I do have you on group up. So Lithuania should be trying to group up. Oh, you absolute pleb. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. I should have expected the AI on your side, on our side, to be incapable of the most simplest of tasks. So if you get close to an AI that's on your side, that is sieging, and he's got positive siege score, just put 1 troop on it, just so that if he does the dickish move of moving off, you don't lose all that siege score. What an absolute toilet. Get a 10-1. Insta wipe. What's your ideas? The ideas I've taken so far are humanist, just to well, stabilize everything, and defensive to grab the military drill. For the moment, well, I think that it's a little bit more valuable. As morale is king early game. That's Muscovy on my capital with positive score. Tell you what, we're not far away. This fort would have already fallen if Austria had stayed on it. Torrents of True Faith, Missionary Strength. Let's go for the Missionary Strength. The Bohemia, do you want out? No. What numbers are we looking at? They're far too close. Bohemia and Byzantium. There's no warning with Bohemia. They were happy with us, and then suddenly they flipped, and I don't know why they flipped. Oh, Austria. This had already been done. This would already have been taken. Let's collapse on to that siege. I don't want him taking it. I don't want him thinking that he can fight me there. I don't mind taking the attrition, but just not taking that fight. Alright, that's white peace. We could even take some land off him. As a fuck you. I don't think you can give me war reparations if you're still under me. We'll take your money. I think we can do transfer trade power. This Bohemia is still going to be our under as an PU for this. Love the name Polish Kebab Removal Service. Except I see you removing other Christians. Well, this wasn't my fight. This is a Byzantine war for independence, and so the misguided Orthodox need a solid hand of Catholicism to guide them down the merry way. However, they got outside help from Muscovy. It was terrible. So let's just do that. Bohemia suddenly flip blue colour because now Bohemia are on our side and they fight with us. We'll put our ships out. We'll blockade what we can. I think we go down to Byzantium. Yeah, we'll peace out of this fairly quickly. I will go back to the original plan of attacking into Pomerania, which will drag Muscovy in and Austria, but this time it'll also drag a loyal Byzantium. Of armies, yes please. I don't need all these people down here. I'm ready for Constantinople, just the 9. Take all the horses off because they're expensive. Keep the mercs on. That'll be in a place to support. Lost. Didn't even see the fight happen. Didn't even see the fight happen. But we do have money to build some warships. Excellent. Just what I always needed. And that's the 10-1, so let's get that. 10-1 cannon, wow. Moldavia. How are you not? Turn scootage on, didn't we? Oh well. Conversion is successful, excellent. Another random province. That's orthodox. Let's get you going. Let's improve relations with you again. Also got a free diplomat. Fairly certain I told you to go home. What the fuck are you doing out there? Did I tell him to go home down here? Did you go back? But you went back out to try and trade again. Little bastard. Right, stay there. We'll mop that up. So 10-1. 10-1s are instant squishes. Got bonus in Terranef capital. Wow. And also, I keep forgetting, and I always forget, and will forget probably till the end of time. Those war taxes for free. Actually 2 ducats a month. Nothing to sniff at, even when you do have quite a few ducats in the bank. You wait there. We'll get that 10-1. We'll push 1 person on to Macedonia. Obviously we'll take it, but it's an ongoing siege. Oh wow. Austria's all the way out here. Muscovy, how are you getting off of manpower? If we can keep Muscovy in here, taking attrition, taking losses, burn out his manpower, immediately go to war with Pomerania, drag him back in yet again. Either drag him back in or force him to say no to the call up for Saxony, which will break his alliance with Saxony, isolates him. And we can smite him soon afterwards. Let's not make you Livonia and Caronia, I think. Turn you into a state. Properly statify you up. We can't. Not just yet. Our war exhaustion is high. Past act of uniformity, institution embracement cost plus 10%, but also missionary strength plus 1. It's only money, yes. Let's send a couple of troops into Byzantine land. A few more than that. We're into positive score here, positive score here. One Constantinople, jump onto a Dernate. And the Age of Reformation. Good. Sweden. What's your Liberty design now? 35. That's a bit of a jump. Okay. We kill the horse. Jump on that province as well. And what's this? Blasphemy Act. Tolerance for heretics for mission strength. Our tolerance of heretics is quite low, but I'd rather missionarize them out quicker than tolerate them. Even though we do have humanist. Let's go for that. Poland has some really good tolerance of heretics. So, exchanging a little bit of tolerance for missionary strength will not go amiss. Just... where is it? It's the finisher. When we get all of these, we get a tolerance of heretics plus 3. So I've sacrificed a 1 of those for an extra missionary strength, which I don't think is too bad. White piece of this finishes this wall. But the Muscovites will be taking a good amount of attrition. It's down to 14,000. How many have you lost in this war? To attrition. 21,000 to attrition, 34 to battles. Wonder if I could... oh, we don't have the land, do we? I wonder if we could peace out with Byzantium and take Muscovite land. That would be brilliant. But in order to do it, we need to control it. And in order to control it, we need to go up there. Let's add our 20-odd thousand to the fray. Bohemia. I don't know if you know there's war on or anything, but there is. Oh, just go be aggressive. What are you doing? There's no time to retraining. No. Wants to try to keep Genoa safe if I can. Can we push them back? Austria's at medium. Or do we just get out? I know, I don't know what to do then. Austria still has a coalition hanging over him, which could fire at any point if he gets too weak. So, I think the best course of action, peace out of this. Allow Austria to lick his wounds. Wait for this coalition to drop off. Once it has, we attack into Pomerania. It brings in Saxony, brings in Muscovy. In fact, separately peace out. You. No, we just don't have any war score. Done. We retain. Oh, dudes, they all have a lot less limited design now because I have smited them greatly. Lost independence, 1 minus 50. Yep. Right. Oh, we still have designs on the Ottomans. When's our truce with the Ottomans over? Why can't I see? 22. Okay. Let's get these ships out. Let's get them trading. Let's get them doing something. Lots of favours. Let's spend 10 favours to increase our trust. And we have a truce with Muscovy now until 1524. Now allied with Serbia. That's not bad. When we do integrate Serbia, Moldavia, sorry. Actually, no, we can fabricate on you immediately. Fighting into Serbia brings in Bosnia, obviously Serbia themselves, and Muscovy, but we can cut through Serbia and Bosnia really quickly. What? Hungary is requesting military access, but you're junior partner of Austria. Shouldn't be Austria asking for military access. And if Austria has a military access, do you not have military access? Oh no, go on then. Let's also give Riga. We can't. Not just yet. Let's give Riga to the burghers. Oh, we got there just in time. Bring your maintenance. Wow. Bring your maintenance down. Take that back as well. Could probably put our forts down. Riga, how are you getting on with your devastation? All that 50 devastation has gone. Put our forts away. Apart from you, a little bit of devastation here. We can get rid of that in a month or two. Yeah, a couple of months. I'll hand out some of this land to the estates as well. There we go. Turn you off. And who wants this land? The clergy of all people. Oh, the clergy. Okay, let's give you 43% chaos. Also, is there anything that we can take off you? Still at 52% autonomy. That surprises me. Alright. And let's make a generous donation. Maybe even seek support. No, we don't need to. No, we don't need to. Get ships out. Here's the next vassal you plan to eat. We are 77% of the way through integrating Moldavia. Are protecting trade in the Baltic? No, not in the Baltic. Protect trade in Novgorod. Away you go. Yeah, 77 of the way. No, you have rebels as well, don't you? I don't think you integrate whilst you have rebels. Is that a thing? Oh no, you do. Okay. And Valor can be squared away. Who do you have in this seat? National unrest. National manpower modifier plus 10%. I would much rather a morale guy here. However, at least someone in the seat is better than no one in the seat. And this guy's lived forever, and it's brilliant. 644, just when we needed it. Just to catch up on a lot of tech. In terms of catching up. Miltech 9 to our 9 to your 9. We have gone military ideas though. So we make sure that we pick up Miltech then. Racing down defensive for the first 2 ideas is a good idea. It sounds ridiculous. Yeah, yearly amount of tradition and, well, no, you go for morale of armies. That's defensive ideas in a nutshell. You go for the extra morale of armies, which can be huge. It can be a huge, huge difference. Austria declared war on Ragusa. Muscovy, there's nothing we can do here, is there? Support rebels, perhaps? Kazani separatists? Go on then. You can go back. No, we can't. I do have provinces I can fabricate. Nope. That was nearly a misclick. And you come back. Where fabricate on? Serbia. Yep, that makes sense. Can't go to war with the Ottomans until 22. How about Genoa? Lithuania. Could I get you to fabricate on these two? Turn all that off. Fabricate here. We can go to war with the Ottomans for Byzantine claims. If you want royal marriage, usually a really good indication of when they are fairly happy with you. Support rebel CP. Breaking truce. Oh well. I mean, there's a decent amount of them. They'll probably get crushed, but keeps Muscovy on his toes. Oh, they've grouped up to 32,000. That's a decent amount because I'm separatist, actually. Serbia, Saxony, Circassia. Don't have access to Circassia. Do have access to Serbia. Do have a claim on Serbia. Could bring in Muscovy. Could go to war. Could drag in Austria. Austria, got rid of your coalition yet? You have. Ooh. Maybe today is the day. Let's get you somewhere safe. Let's turn our forts back on. Let's head down towards Serbia, or Serbia adjacent. I'll put our maintenance up. Also, we can start building some stuff, can't we? Maybe workshops. I think we've got a few to build before we activate a mission. Barracks. No. Maybe even a math factory or two. Maybe. Riga, do you have a marketplace? You do. Alright. I'll just get our troops in position. Are we still building boats? We are not. We should be. Hey Paul, how are you today? It's glorious Sunday. Okay, okay. Should be fairly easy to get into. Excellent. Should be fairly easy to get into to Serbia. Plus with some loyal vassals. Lithuania is down to 5 troops. Why? What has happened? Wait till this fort was fallen, and then we might even go to war. No, can't have access. Ready to rock? I think so. Declare the war, bring in Austria. Brings in Bosnia as well. Now bringing in Bosnia as a co-belligerent would be no bad thing because Bosnia only has Serbia as a vassal, as an ally. So it's not as if we're going to bring in an extended allied chain, alliance chain. What are you doing? Oh my stupid cat! Right. So we declare the war. Bring in Bosnia as a co-belligerent. Bring in Austria. And now we're back toward Muscovy. Yeah, go that way. Jump straight onto the capital. Muscovy now has to deal with my troops, but there's also another 31,000 on this side that it has to deal with separately. Fairly certain we can crush our way through Bosnia, Serbia very quickly, although I would like to cover off on these provinces that are adjacent to Hungary. I don't want him taking them and snaffling them for himself. fight into hills. I thought it was mountains. I mean, mountains have been worse, but... Alright, managed to get in there before the end of the month and wipe those forces. Good. Cover off on all the provinces. You only need 3. Lose 25 prestige, lose 10 army tradition. I'd rather lose a tradition. We have vassals and personal union people who get a really dim opinion of us if we lose. Prestige. Right, let's go and charge this guy down. He's going to be the mountains, but he's at mega low morale. Should be able to wipe him. Yeah. Let's have a look through this fight, through this war. Let's have a look at quality. In terms of morale, we're quite high, but last jousting's tournament drops off this year actually. So I could do with getting into Muscovy. I could do with getting all this done, all besieged, and everyone turn their attention to Muscovy. Well, the siege of Provenco, excellent. How are you allowing this to happen? Well, I'm not going to cover off on that. Let's all group up in Podol. We have the war goal, we have taken more score, but we've dragged Muscovy along for the ride. We should mop up this. It's only going to cause problems. Turco Polish tension, excellent. A little bit more manpower. That will help nicely. Ah, consider thine self fully mopped. I think the Austrians are probably, is it Austria? Hungary. Hungary is going to siege through us. We have control of the war goal. A little bit of autonomy is fine. And let's go find some Russians to kill. And they're still dancing around with Kazani separatists. So, Bosnia probably has no way of creating any troops and probably does not have any troops. Serbia has no way of creating troops and has no troops. So now it's all of this versus Muscovy. Now yes, they weren't brought in as a co-belligerent, but we can still do damage to them. And in fact, Austria's on a really good siege there. I'm going to ignore combat to an extent. I'm going to go support this. Poland gains a claim on Hessen. No. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Austria. You are a star. Max, jump on that. Our singular cannon. Jump on. Actually, no. Let's see how the Russians fight. Chill is in the flat. Let's go fight him. Hopefully it doesn't drag the Hungarians off. 4.5. Knew that the Muscovites would have a good morale anyway, but ours is just better. It would be even better if we could have a better person here. Let's go for discipline. Just for right now. We do have the money for it. So we're equal on discipline with them now. We have more morale. Better combat width. We have a singular cannon to their one singular cannon. Which isn't doing much, to be honest. We took some losses there. Took some losses. We'll support this fight. We'll then jump on to Mosaic. From this fight, we need, or we would like, attack in Denmark. What? Attacker against Denmark in the Swedish War for Independence. Oh, that is unfortunate for you. We need Mosaic and Moscow to stop Muscovy turning into Russia. Does Serbia have a gold mine? If so, will you take it? I will try my damnedest to take it. And if I don't take it, I will be feeding it to Moldavia, who is 85% of the way integrated. So, peace deal will probably be, is Kosovo the gold mine? Peace deal could be, I mean, we could feed it to Denmark. Denmark? No, not Denmark. We could feed it to Byzantium. Bosnia we can't get to just yet. We'll have to separately peace out Muscovy first, and then we'll be able to peace out Bosnia Serbia. Can I have my minions on siege? And you want peace, but I will not allow it. Transfer that to Lithuania and that to Lithuania, that is fine. Lithuania is probably the only one who could peace that. Kazan separatists are still a thing, tying up a good amount of Muscovite troops. Last jousting tournament has worn off now. So we have 10% less morale. Still. Should be more than enough. Excellent. Now everybody can concentrate on Muscovy. And we're just trying to gut him at the moment. He's only going to get stronger and stronger. Whilst he's in 2 wars. And he has rebels that we supported running around his land. Oh, this is not good. A 416. Beat all our pulses. Nope, we'll go behind your back then. No. Moldavia. Let's pay off your debt to bring you down. $17 in Warsaw. Let's go sit in Warsaw. Or Warsaw adjacent. I'll wait till someone walks through it. Nope, Serbia, you can't get out. Bosnia? Bosnia. Bosnia, you can't get out until I say that you can get out. I don't know where the Muscovite troops are. So it might be over in Sweden actually. He's in a few walls. How we can take a Diplotech. Let's take a Diplotech right now. There we go. Good job we didn't feed into Warsaw in dribs and drabs, or we'd probably lost that. Yeah, we've gone from 4.5 to down to 4.2. The last jousting tournament expired in 1520. So I wanted to get into Muscovy whilst we still had it, but this is alright. Looks like Lithuania took a little bit of a beating, but we're getting through forts. Sort of. Let's go and support the Byzantine siege up there. May the memory live on. Polish moon. 25 mil power or 5 prestige. Let's grab the 5 prestige. That's quite a few nice knock-on effects. Does high prestige. Also, whilst we're marching, let's split into 2 so we don't quite take all the attrition in the world. We'll support this siege. In fact, let's chuck a cannon on there for extra measure. Admin advisor leaves the court. Who's our admin advisor? National unrest. Preposterous. They need to be dealt with. Come on, Byzantium, take this. And we can take Miltech. Let's take Miltech right now. We'll grab the Eastern Hussar. And the Pedrero. It's under the 2 forts that are fallen. 3, should I say. Let's head back down this way. We need to put these down, otherwise they'll... actually, no. Moldavia is just a vassal. So I don't care about the pretender rebels in a vassal. You do care about pretender rebels in a personal union, obviously, because the only way that you're in that union is because you share a dynasty. So pretender rebels are bad. But here, not so good. Not here, not so bad, should I say. I do need to peace out before I integrate Moldavia, otherwise I'll be feeding Byzantium quite a bit of Serbia. Muscovy's at low. I should really try and keep Muscovy in this fight. If we can take Never as well. Start eating into his trade. Or block him from making ships. Not making ships, but it's just coastal provinces, isn't it? In fact, I don't think I need to get involved. I think my dudes are doing it all for us. So we'll just wait. Probably take this fort and then we'll peace out. And we'll look at what we could win. Let's go stand in our own lands. And put our maintenance down because we're so confident. Oh, it's already taken it. That was quick. Oh, I thought he'd put down the rebels. Now, before these guys hit the rebels, I'd like to peace out. That's right. His rebels are still here. It's just that we can't see them. They'll be hostile to us. Oh, come on. Although he is better. Yeah, we'll grab this fort and then we'll get out. Oh, come on. How many stabilities? I can't have the Shilium or whatever the hell it is vetoing our policies. The lack of manpower recovery is horrific. You get into one bad war and suddenly poop hits the fan everywhere. Alright, let's sue you for pieces then. Like this. I can't make it a call, but I know somebody who can. Wait, what? No, balls. So we need to clear it of peasants first. Stupid peasants with their stupid faces. How old are you? 46. Let's not kill you off by making you a general. There we go. Nope, separately piecing out with Muscovy. Because Lithuania can't make it a core. Transfer that to us. How about now? No, I can. Denmark pieced out for England land. Okay. Another fort as well. Or do we want adjacency to Novgorod? No, I'll take the fort. Plus war operations. So that separately pieces out Muscovy. Transfer the province between the border and Moscow to Lithuania. It was the other way around, actually. Well, yeah, I could have done it both ways. I could have done it both ways. But we'll take it for ourselves. That way we can give it to Lithuania. It brings down his limited desire and makes him happy with us. So, separate piece in that Muscovy for that. 2 forts. Some good development as well. 8 dev, 25 dev, 14 dev, and war reps, which will help us long term. Out you go. I'm still at war, so we can't transfer that around just yet. Muscovite particularists should move off into Muscovite land. I think his rebels are still down here that he has to deal with. Well, this is terrible. I know. Alright, let's go deal with that then. I had no idea this was happening. Look away for 2 minutes and there's rebels all over the Baltics. Even lost a damn siege. Oh, I can still take it. Certainly 100% want your gold mine. Okay. Raska and your capital Novi Visoki is owned by the Hungarians, so not Visoki. Skorp, Bravinko, Nis, Shmedo. Now Albania apparently is a thing somewhere. I don't know where Albania is. Where's Albania? Albania popped out. Oh, Albania popped out of Venice. Excellent. Ottomans, Muscovy, they're both in truces. Muscovy is definitely in truce. Ottomans might have dropped out by now. That's going to be our next war. Serbia is not going to exist. So you're left with Ottomans, Albania, and that's it. They're out of a truce. Bosnia's going to be in truce as well. So I think we go for this. We also take what little money you might have. That'll do. I will feed this to people. Can I just declare war on you? Nope, no claims. Byzantium doesn't have claim either. So, we're at peace. We're at peace with how much overextension? 94%. That's a terrible amount. Moscow would cost 147 admin points. Lithuania. Let's get you going on that. Let's turn you off and you off. Terrible positions. And we'll give Lithuania the province of Moshaisk and Moscow, and also go. You should move, and I want to wait until he does start moving before giving him to Lithuania. I mean, we do have adjacency. How many provinces can you take? How many more provinces can you take? Another 3. Oh, and there's a Theodora right here. How adorable. Bless him. Why don't take land to release Novgorod? You're 100% correct. I think I was waiting. We have Novgorod course here. I think I was waiting for Admin Tech 10. Admin Tech 10. To fully integrate Lithuania. At that point I was going to release from Luki the culture of Novgorod and feed. When do your calls last? No, enough, stop. I think the will you stop eating the microphone? I think the permanent calls, aren't they? Yeah, the permanent calls. So we're not in any great rush. But we click the button, we turn into the Commonwealth, we pop out, well, Luki and Nampeskov, you'll be a Novgorod core. No Novgorod core, but we do have one. We do have one right here. We integrate Lithuania, turn into the Commonwealth. We pop Novgorod out of here as a vassal. And we then use that to grab this land here. To that end, if we're going to war with Muscovy, we should probably be concentrating on taking the land down here. Baltic on Novgorod. Let's go Novgorod. Let's pull more out. Let's give all of this away. I think I give scope to Byzantium, just so he's got a little bit of adjacency. I don't think Moldavia is going to be able to core all of this in the time to go. Byzantium. We have the prestige. Yep. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's pay off your debt. And let's placate local rulers. And turn you Catholic. Right. Also, let's grant you the province of Skopje. Moldavia. I can grant you the province of Provencio. That thing. Rashka. And this. And Kosovo. I'd like access to that gold mine as quickly as we can. I just don't want the hassle of coring it. And he's already 83% of the way. Oh, it's come down, of course. His country's got bigger. Where's our troops? Alright. He'll head down, we'll get rid of his nonsense. No, and that's my other cat. You should move out from Pskov. There you are, excellent. So it is in defensive terrain. No, we'll get rid of you. And we'll feed this to Lithuania as well, I think. Keep looking up here for the disloyal vassals. I know they're all loyal at the moment, thankfully. Let's grant you the province of Pskov. Just means we're not using any of our admin. I can build improvements. We'll wait on that. War exhaustions are going up because of attrition. Is there a lot of it? Must be a lot of it. Alright. March through in a little bit. We need admin for stability. We also need figure user, maybe? Yeah, let's figure user. Let's start bringing that inflation down. We can also declare war on you right now. Why not? Don't even know what it's for. Bigger. Sounds like a really good plan. Not bothered with these. They won't rip them out of us. Okay, finished Manchu today and started a Navarra campaign. Saw the most stupid Orthodope ever. He attacked into Albania. Albania was backed by Venice, allied with Wallachia, and in a trade league with Genoa, Cyprus, Theodora, and some German dudes. I'd have probably still attacked into that if I was the Ottomans. Some of the people jumped on the train, but it's fun to watch. Yeah, it's the other people jumping onto the train that the Ottomans don't really account for. Like us. We jumped onto the Albania train. Will you stop trying to? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just trying to steal my focus, aren't you? Rubbing your face all over my face whilst I'm trying to talk. Right. Let's get you killed. Let's also build a spy network. I don't think we have a claim, do we? No. Alright, build spy network. We'll just take him out. Feed him to Byzantium. He is doing his best to call this land, which is brilliant for us. That's alright. We've gone humanist for a reason. How many do you need? 6. Do you have a siege bit? You do. Let's trick you back on with the leader. Burghers or the clergy? Could do the clergy actually. Yep. Could do with the clergy, and then we've now flipped you to Catholic, which means we can go through your land and start converting provinces. Now we have access across here. Oh, what is this? The one province we declare over, Venice decides to take it. What is this stupid war about? Defending against Venice in the second Venetian conquest of Sugla. Well, 2 can play that game, Venice. We'll go take out Sugla. Uh-oh, nope. About turn, about face. Okay, alright. That's a lot. That is a lot. And I'm still trying to get through this fort. Do you have maneuver pips? You do. Let's have you moving that way for now. Now swap you out. As mentioned before, pretender rebels will rip personal unions out from under you. You can't let them win. Okay. And they got the take a route straight after. Still a wipe. Excellent. How are we getting on? Yeah, we're doing alright. Taking Sugula. Then we're going to have to wait in this war. We're going to have to wait until Venice pieces out. And we have internal conflicts because stability less than 0. Oh, it needs to be done. Let's try and nip by them to get to Albania. We can be having a cheeky war into Albania. I'll use caution because I don't like the inflation. New draperies from Provence. Outstanding. And Venice. Venice, you bastard. Just means we'll have to go to war with Venice, doesn't it? Mike's out. Cannon out. The rest. Step off. And again. Alright, Venice. If we were to go to war with you. Nothing. Could do it for reconquest as well. Next fight after this. Denmark. Oh, he's picked up England. Sweden, are you still loyal? Will probably be a point when Sweden would flip on him. And Byzantium have decided to not be loyal anymore. Can I just improve relations with you? Oh, royal marriage. There we go. That's a good one. Moldavia. I can pay off your debt as well. I've got you on scootage. How do you have debt? Well, the Ottomans are 100. We should probably look to piece them out. I think I'd like to feed Byzantium, the trade areas of the Ottomans, before the Mamluks can get their hands on them. So, I think it's you. Is it Sinop? Yeah, Sinop and Sugla as well. Sinop, Sugla, Huda Vendagar. That's a lot of people. Ottomans are in truce, Muscovy in a truce, Albania is gonna not exist anymore, Bosnia is in a truce. We can go to war with Theodoro tomorrow and probably wipe him off the map. That leaves Mamluks, Dulkadir and the Great Horde. Improve relations with the Great Horde. Good. Next. Ooh, that's bad. What happened here? See of strong aristocrats. Well, maybe not try there. You're already Catholic. You're getting converted. That's brilliant. Why Constantinople itself? Already been converted. Oh, there you go. do have a missionary strength guy. We are making enough money to employ him. However, we can get a skill 3 in missionary strength. Kebab is powerful, usually, but not today. Not today. But you're in charge there. Good amount of admin point generation as well. And your missionary skill comes in handy. Macedonia would now be 4.1% power. Yeah, the Mamluks have taken over the Ottomans' mantle of Middle East blob that needs to die. Theodora, I was looking in on you. I lied with Muscovy, brilliant. Wondrous. Bring you back from Albania. Let's improve relations with Theodora. I need the Great Horde and I need Theodora to have kind of positive opinions of me. So that they don't lose all of their collective poops when I peace out with the Ottomans. Turko is powerful. Yeah. Not really. I mean, there were, but then everyone's had their day. And now they're relegated to, what is it? Taking evolution out of schools. I heard that. Apparently Turkey is taking evolution out of being taught in schools. How backwards is that? And let's help out just here. Don't want the religious rebels to win. Recent uprising, but there's no zeal. Let's peace out briefly with Albania. Now we can transfer you. We'll do it after the event. No, we won't. We'll do it now. We're going to still be at war with the Ottomans. Albania, Bosnia, Muscovy, I don't care about all those. Take your money as well. I'll do. There we go. Ottomans have gone bankrupt, excellent. They're just noble rebels, I don't need to deal with those. Saxony is in trouble, which leaves you unprotected. I think you're almost done with that. Halfway done. The 3 armor professionalism, excellent. Let's improve relations with Theodoro. Can we get an improved relations advisor from the nobility? We can indeed. Let's put you in charge then. No, it's level 3. It's half price though. I'm making a loss now. And we can grab goods produce modifier. The special Polish dubifucking. Okay. Now if we were to peace out, you come back from the ground. Now, the Great Horde isn't on there. In fact, end of this year, Venice doesn't join. And Theodora doesn't join naturally. Let's continue. We do have call for peace. What's going on here? Moldavia will placate. You will placate. Once we become the Commonwealth, we'll have far too much power for Byzantium and Moldavia to think they can challenge us. Excellent. Who's our... is he any good? 504. No. No, he's not good. How much are we losing? Not much. I'm fine with losing this. For the 2 plus 3s. And we'll wait for actual tech. I think one more tick. Plus it ticking round to January. That should be us piecing out for that. Volcanic as well. What about feeding Lithuania? What about Sugla? Oh, Sugla would be a brilliant one. Mamluks, Dulkadia and Venice could conceivably join a coalition there, but probably not. Yeah, I know. Get rid of a core on Leger as well. Let's send that. Kajelli, got a feeling you're going to bite me in the arse. If we don't put you down. We have 27% of this. You have 22%. If we feed you all of this, Byzantium's going to end up with a hell of a lot of Constantinople. Trade. I mean, I'd be happy to do it, but he's constantly. False religion will come down. Trust should go up. From 148 development is already quite bad. But lost independence war is going to come down. I can only placate his rulers for so long. Well, not far away from Admin Tech 10. Alright, Byzantium. Alright, let's feed you. I'm going to regret it. I already know I'm going to regret it. Right, Byzantium. I'll have to give that a tick around the month, I think. We'll bring you home. Moldavia only just likes us. That's terrible. Scroll royal marriage there. Try bump up some relations here. Improve relations with Byzantium. You now have Venice. Venice has 41% of the trade power. Interesting. Alright. Well, we are going to be going to war with Venice when our aggressive expansion in this area calms it down, however. Do we now go for you? New marking to Stettin. It would give whoever's emperor next imperial ban on us. Good. Let's lock someone on outrage countries. Dogger here, is that? Yep. He's right here. So yeah, he has been feeling that a little bit. No, don't do it. Yeah, I'm in two minds of it. I really am. Well, let's allow the war exhaustion to come down. We've been expanding quite rapidly there. Maintenance up, and let's go and squish down rebels. What is this? Danish noble rebels. I don't want to get involved in that. Okay, however, let it be known that I would like this and this off Venice. I was meant to stop him getting into that not quickly. Uh-oh. No, it's alright. We lived. So what is this? Just take Ragusa. Yeah, if Austria wants to give us Karasi and Athens, I can feed that to Byzantium as well. Also, our missionary has finished. We should probably send him. You're Protestant. And get rid of you. Let's take it down your noble rebels as well. A few less rebels to deal with means that Lithuania is not getting pulled around. Can embrace an institution, colonialism. Can we? Really? We should probably do it. We'd allow admin tech 10. Off the back of that, we can form PLC. But we can't do it whilst we're at war. Fairly certain we can't do it whilst we're at war. Stability at least 1 and at peace. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait on that. You should have made your neighbours rich by giving them all that rich land. It's not my neighbour, it's my direct vassal. So, Byzantium reports directly to us. And we will integrate them. And in integrating them, we get all of this land. But we don't have to core it. And this is, as you say, it's a really expensive land. it would have costed us hundreds of admin to call this. Hundreds of admin to call what we've given to Moldavia as well. We've got away without having to call pretty much the Balkans. Let's lend our cannon and our siege bit to that. Oh, you already have a siege bit. Still, an extra cannon. Help things go along a little bit quicker. Tiny bit of autonomy isn't too bad. It's better than spending the admin. Won the siege over Villainous. Excellent. Let's have you back from Byzantium. We'll lock you on outrage countries as well. And Albanian separatists have popped. Probably time to actually go deal with them. We'll group you all together, but then we'll split you directly in half to move down here. There we go. House until Byzantium is ours. We've got Moldavia getting annexed. This lump here is 84% way through being annexed. So once we've done one with Moldavia, once we've got rid of the negative effects of integrating a country, because your diplomatic reputation drops by 3, we'll we'll get in here and we'll start the process of integrating Byzantium. Probably they're about as big as I want them to be. You're Orthodox. You, however, have had, I was going to say, you've had recent uprising. That's going to be easy. Let's send you that. Let's help out our Byzantine ally. Our Byzantine vassal, shall I say. Flip him to Catholic so that when he integrates, we're not going to get hit with a huge lump of stupidness. Can I get across there? I can. Alright, let's go put down these Kandar separatists. Oh, of course, we're on both sides. Let's fight you. Right. They're taking this province here to be more separatism, but he's only just out of the war. There's probably separatism is only down to 14. Could only push it up to maximum of 15, I think. And then we'll take out the forts that might fall. What's this? Catholic Zealots. Catholic Zealots is a brilliant thing for us to have. And we can get to you, so hopefully we can. Catholic Zealots make their way into Achaia. They might be able to flip this religion to Catholic for free. But no, because everyone's decided that they need to die. Fair enough. Balls. What's the separatism now? Plus 18. Don't want that. But they're going to have the recent uprising. Let's make sure. How many do we need? 6. You lot stay here. And we'll move off into Ottoman land. That way we get an early warning. Oh, balls. We get an early warning if the Ottomans decide that... What happened there? They got on ships. If the Ottomans decide to cut access. I don't think they can revoke access with troops in the territory. So it stops us getting stranded here. That's spreading quite slowly, but it's spreading. I mean, we're already on printing, but not already on printing press. Why are we not on printing press yet? 1550. Oh, losing of stability. Great. By the back of me, let's get 2 actually. No stability. We should stop this from being at positive stability. Well, siege of Sugla. Excellent. Let's go stand in our own land now. In fact, we can loot Karazi. Milan have gone bankrupt. Anyone near Milan should probably attack into them immediately. And here's our 504, still a 504. Ooh, stability. Yes. Also, you come back from Gazamonka. They never entered the list of possible coalitions. We'll improve the Papal States. Try and generate some more Papal points. Oh, Moldavia. What the hell? Why? Dominant relative power. Well, we can pay off debt, we can placate and placate. I just need to integrate Moldavia. And it'll have a snowball effect. In fact, I need to create the PLC and that'll have a snowball effect. Suddenly we'll have much more power than our vassals. It'll bring our vassals back into line. We're taking attrition here. Marmadukes have decided that they want to do what? Attack against Ottomans. Right, okay. Well, at some point we're going to be at war with the Mamluks, aren't we? Good. Next. What else do you have? You're already working there. Okay, what about you? Why did we stop? See, strong aristocrats, so that's why. We can make a go down here. Have you got any of this yet? You've got Kajelli. We have 2.6 missionary strength here. Probably more than Byzantium does. We'll see. Lithuania's opinion of us, how about no? We'll just lose a claim. That's fine. I don't mind that. Didn't need Conquest CP against Lithuania anyway. I think we're good down here. Let's move off into our own land. Let's bring our maintenance down. Let's start generating some money. Ottomans have gone bankrupt. Where are the Ottomans? All the Ottomans are here and they're here. But the Mamluks have now taken their place as person to kill. So let's build spy network. Who are you allied with? Medina and Tunis. And you're on build tech 10 to our 10. Right, okay. And why the living a disaster? This shouldn't be here. I might need to reload the game for this. What was that? Progress is have land maintenance under 100%. Alright. Treason against Poland. It's unfortunate or professionalism. Let's go for the army professionalism. Why don't we? Lost a CB against Moldavia. Well, that's kind of good. Let's grab Proclaim Holy War. It's important to pick up as soon as you can. You can only get it whilst you're at war, but it gives you some really good manpower recovery. Was it plus 15%? Yep. Now he sacks. Let's go deal with them. In fact, Hungary might deal with them. Excellent. Thank you, Hungary. Back needed to make and eat something and feed your dog. Oh, of course. It's nearly food time, isn't it? Yeah. Reminded me that you need feeding. Do you watch any interesting TV series? Been watching The Expanse recently. That's pretty good. I'm enjoying that lots. I think it was someone in the chat that mentioned it. What else? The second series of Genius is focusing on Pablo Picasso and his life. The first one was Albert Einstein. The second one is Picasso. Oh, that's interesting. What else? I don't know. I don't really watch much TV. Things like The Walking Dead have gone off the rails. They're just silly now. Game of Thrones is always amazing. What else? Couldn't really get on with the new Star Trek. It was social justice warriors gone mad. Even if it kind of had a decent storyline going through it. I mean, how do you get around certain canon? Well, you go to an alternate universe, don't you? Dogs are super needy. Well, let me stop petting him. Now lying here on the floor next to me staring at me. 15% manpower is a ton of manpower, especially if you're a big nation with a huge arm limit. It is, yeah. Yeah, it's really, really good. And you can only pick it up whilst you're at war. So sometimes it's even worth declaring, if you've been hit hard, and then bump up to 50. It's worth declaring. What is this name? It's worth declaring on someone easy to fight. Even if it's just a white piece out just to get it. It's that powerful. Been doing it for a long time now. I mean, we could try for a Diplo rep guy. Let's shuffle Diplo rep guy in. We've still got half price improved relations advisor waiting in the wings. But we'll do that for now. We'll embrace the institution. We'll grab the mill tech because we've got our mouth full of it. Admin tech as well. And possibly Diplo. Yeah, definitely Diplo. We're behind on Diplo. Another admin, maybe? Another admin. Tolerance of heretics -1. It's the second tolerance of heretics for more missionary strength, but I think it's worth it. Still a cost for tolerance of heretics. Well, why not? Why not? Let's go for that. So we've got a little bit more Diplo rep now. Which means this should happen just a little bit quicker. And by a little bit, I mean a little bit, a tiny, tiny amount. We'll be investing more more Diplo points into it each month, every month. Use this 3 as opposed to the 2 that were being used before. What can we put in here? Let's just go national manpower modifier. Let's just put level 1 in here for the moment. And we're kind of waiting on the culmination of this war. What are you waiting for? Take Ragusa. You do have Ragusa, do you not? You do. Trying to separately piece out people, I think. Unless Venice will allow us to piece out. You come back. Okay, okay. Oh, they would. Now Austria's trust would go down. Austria, how trustworthy do you think we are? It'd go down to 55. We'd lose 10 trust, but 55 is more than enough. Let's transfer you to Byzantium. Let's transfer you to Byzantium. You already are. Let's separately piece out with Venice for these 2 provinces. I don't need to be in that war. Plus, now that we're not at war, we can embrace the counter-reformation and... No, it's idea cost and tech cost. I don't like it. Form Polish-Lithuanian Commandant. So at the click of a button, the click of a singular button, we can integrate the entirety of Lithuania. So in Moldavia is dragging their feet, they just don't want to be with you. Yeah. Hi Jacob. How are things on this glorious day for you? So, Commandant, come on down. The Commandant. A throne inherited. My king, your charm has certainly done wonders for our nation. Thanks to you, we have inherited the throne. of Lithuania. Charm and beauty are sometimes as effective as cannons. So, what do we get as the common derp? Lots. All the land for free, which means we are giant in comparison to these guys. What's letting us down? No, it's just that Byzantium has quite a lot of development. He does. However, we enforced his religion as well. Yeah. Oh well. Let's placate you down. We've now got the Lithuanian troops. Let's go grab them and put them somewhere else. We've got 1,000,000 forts up here. We don't need 1,000,000 forts. Let's get rid of you. Plock. Don't need you. Smolensk, Luki. Smolensk is definitely not. I think we can get rid of you as well. And you. What ships do you have? 2 galleys. 2 galleys and a transport. It's ridiculous. We've fulfilled the mission to integrate Lithuania, which gives monthly autonomy change. That'll be nice when we start making a few more states, which we can. Let's make some states as well, shall we? Now I'm going to want to give that to the burgers. You're quite a good one anyway. Let's turn you into a state. What else? Vilna, Moscow, certainly Moscow. Vilna was up here, I think. The ex-capital of Lithuania. Samogitichia. You as well. Let's go for Smolensk as well. Bit of a bigger province. If we end up having to do development, it's spread over a few areas. How many more states? 1 more state. I'll save the state for down here. Bessarabia. Let's grab you. Defeat the knights, gives us discipline, and you give us manpower recovery speed. Well, we will save these until we need them. Churches make sense anyway. Chelno, yes. Workshops, Poznan, and that place. Our income is, it's about the same actually. I have looming disaster of you, but not really. You're not going up by much. And you lot want stuff. What can I give you? 99% iron with a really high mill. Yep. You can have that. Clergy can have the stuff over here, I think. That's still going to be orthodox. 28, 28. Go for 35 as well. There's a 99 down here. And a 77 autonomy. That will help out lots. I can get rid of you. Probably give the clergy these two as well. Okay, let's put our faults down. They don't need to be up. And we can start converting our own lands. There we go. Okay. That shouldn't take too long to get down. I might well pick up Counter-Reformation. +2 missionaries, yield papal influence, and missionary strength versus heretics. How many more heretics are we going to be doing? All of the Orthodox stuff. All of the Orthodox stuff. Do we really need it? Then they commit war crimes in the new Star Trek. A lot of war crimes. I don't know, I think so. Might not be up to that part. What's up with you? Eh? Is it nearly food then? A little bit. Yeah, they altered the Klingons. That was weird. And Muscovy are attacking against Nogai, but they're losing. And you're only allied with Theodora. Now would be a brilliant time to get into to Muscovy in an aggressive war, i.e. we attack into them and nobody else, not dragging other people in. Does point out they put bombs on dead bodies. I don't remember that bit. Which bit was that? No, probably. Probably. It was kind of on in the background whilst I was trying to get my way through the through them. It's not exactly a great series to watch, but overall the storyline was an interesting one. Or is an interesting one. I think it's still going. Denmark is no longer a valid rival for us because we're ginormous. Until Ming gets uncovered. It's only 5%. We'll turn it off until we desperately need it. War exhaustion is high, but it's coming down. Good. And a new idea group. Should probably go influence, shouldn't we? However, we're only 404 here. As great as influence would be, diplomatic relations only. Go on then. I was going to go with Diplo ideas because it unlocks another relation slot immediately, but we're about to integrate Moldavia. We can swap Moldavia for releasing Novgorod and then attack into Muscovy. for reconquest of Novgorod cause. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes you can. Muscovy fighting into hordes. That's probably why you're losing. Oh no, you just peace out. What was the peace deal? Can we see it? Muscovy cedes Orienburg to Nogai. Money. That's about it. So Muscovy is getting smaller. A tiny bit smaller. Put bombs on dead bodies. When the enemy ship was picking up the bodies, the ship had a bunch of bombs go off inside the crew. Teleported bombs. Oh yeah, I think I remember that bit. Yeah. As they were collecting the dead. Yeah. Hey Nadvi. We are the commandant now. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. Sarahan. We can't claim onto you, can we? I don't think there's anything we can claim on. No, there isn't. Nope, we don't have an adjacency anywhere. That was ball, but I'm fairly certain that Byzantium will fabricating to you. It's just the type of ally he is. Just the type of vassal he is. Yeah, you've already got lots of claims. Probably claims that you got on the Ottomans. What do you want me to build? Yep, I'll do that. And can we support these troops? We can. 46. We can support 66. I'm getting map out. Excellent. What are you doing? Do you think that being allied to Muscovy is going to keep you safe? And you can just insult me willy-nilly. I have other things. Other ideas for you, my friend. We've already smashed Muscovy twice. It messes you up a little bit, but I do like the army professionalism. In fact, do we have enough money? Probably do have enough money to start drilling. Where can we sit there? Rome? Probably Crimea, actually. No. 34. 41. Some provinces where you can sit everyone are going to be the provinces that are on the coast. Gdansk seems like an ideal candidate. We'll group up everyone in Gdansk. And we'll start drilling. Did you have any mercenaries in here? No. What was your composition? 15 and 1. That's odd. And Protestant zealots. Hopefully they don't end up in my land. Mercenaries that step out. And you go. And you can drill. It's not going to be much per month. Just because we're so big. Recall. Okay. That's not good. Let's not take all of the attrition. What still? The land around here is fairly terrible. We'll eat the attrition tick. That is a claim on you. Although I don't really need to. No, we'll save our claim. We'll save our spy network strength for trying to get through his forts. We'll just dribble with a few of you. Okay, alright. Our truce with Bosnia is over. And we could continue into Bosnia. Could we? Could we really though? I don't think we could either. Yeah, you'd have a claim. Moldavia hasn't got a claim. I would like this to be claimed upon. And I now need to fabricate into Genoa. Can take Montrega. We can take Azov. Azov will be a really nice one to have. Alright, soon. What's up? It's alright, in a bit. What time is it? Yeah, I'm an hour late for feeding my cat. It gets really emotional. Although it probably has the same as I was when I was a child. Has our force limit in terms of ships gone up? It has not. It's gone down, if anything. Oscar versus other religions. That would be nice. Prestige per death from missionary, though. That would help. How many can you fit? I can put one of those 11 stacks into there. And we have a lot of mill power to spend. So, one more there. Maybe even two. Brings down our war exhaustion just that little bit quicker. Stability cost modifier. We've already got the -20 from that event. That's an additional -10. So our stability, even going from level 2 to level 3, which is meant to be mega uber expensive, it's only 179. Okay, increasing our prestige a little bit more. Moldavia. I need to improve relations with you. Let's roll marriage into improved relations. Why do our people have such a low opinion of you? Cossack raids, broke royal marriage. They bring tolerated heretics. Yeah. So you should now be going up. Yep. Because they had a negative opinion of us. There are a few reasons, a few ways of stopping integrating. One is by high limited desire. Excellent. One is high limited desire, and the other is just them not liking you. Grab the royal marriage. Yep, we'll get the claim on Matrega. Grab the royal marriage with Austria. Just to solidify things. Improve relations. Yeah, we'll do a round of improved relations with Austria. Bohemia, how are we getting on? Fine. Good stuff in income. Let's do that. And I'm not used to looking at this list. Taunts of true faith is terrible. Might be worth it to pick up the Unrest Advisor instead. Yeah, I know. Into flat, most of all. I was going to say the most it will take is a river crossing. Now you're in the flat again. Let's go. We just get through, actually. I was going to bring in the most religious unity. Moscow, 3.3. Let's make a start on you. And if we have to be at full maintenance. Hold on, dropped off. But you are at 90. Yeah, we'll stay at full maintenance. Integrate Moldavia. Spit out Novgorod. Attack into Muscovy. What's with all the unrest? War exhaustion, religious unity, intolerance. Yeah. The sooner you can make a start. The sooner you can make a start converting Lithuanian lands, the easier time you have of it. Now into the woods. Needed to be done. And we'll wait for the actual Diplo attack. We're focused Diplo attack, aren't we? Yeah. We're up to 99% on Moldavia. Not long now. And we integrate a gold mine. Ugh. We've only gone from +2 to +2 +1. Still into positive in terms of stability, so we'll keep that. I'm going to integrate Moldavia, and then I'm going to get away for about now. Grab some food, grab a drink, sort my life out. You come home, let us build a spy network. Excellent. In Bosnia, ready for this integration, which has been done. So the common derp has wrapped neatly under the bum of Hungary. Can eat Bosnia as well. Try to take out little bits and pieces that Venice have left behind. Mamluks and Muscovy are our main threat here. We don't have to look into the Empire. There's no threat in the Empire thanks to alliances with Austria and personal union with Bohemia. Declaring war here doesn't bring in Austria, but I don't think I need it now. Yeah, I know we've grown big. Let's go to the screen. Let's release Novgorod. Let's not play as a released subject. They will follow the Orthodox faith. What? I wonder if we flip. I wonder if we spend time to flip Novgorod to Catholic, if they'll jump out as a Catholic. How are we getting on? 46%. Yeah, we'll do that. What's our power here? 4.7. Yeah, that'll happen in no time. We'll wait for Moscow to finish. We'll send them to Luki. At that point, we'll spit out. What's this? At that point, we'll spit out a new vassal, and we'll feed Novgorod lands. You're in the woods, but you're on the edge of Bosnia, which keeps him contained, so we'll keep you up. You're in the flat, and that is not a good place to be. So I'll put you down. Bessarabia is not brilliant, but it does cut people off from just walking from this area to this area through this little gap. They have to go all the way around the back. Can help if you're trying to avoid big stacks or if you're trying to close down on tiny ones. And Bulgaria with 57. Yeah, Bulgaria is a giant state. Do we go Bulgaria or do we go Bessarabia for the trade modifier in Bessarabia? Being able to give Bessarabia to the burghers. Oh wow, this is interesting. Muscovy is not collecting here anymore. Muscovy, you collecting in the White Sea? Transferring trade power. Muscovy is using their trade power to transport trade forwards. Yeah, I think they've moved their trade capital up here. Yeah. Yeah. So more ships here. We can divert this trade into the Baltic. But it is getting to the point with an integration of Byzantium, where we flip all this around on its head. Instead of pushing a trade up this way, we'll be trying to pull trade kind of down. You can't pull trade down once it's up here. It means sort of sending our traders out this way. But oh. Still with crushing Hungary and giving it to Austria. Hungary is already Austrian. Hungary is in a personal union under Austria. You can see just here. Junior partner. So it's a little bit like Bohemia or Lithuania was to us. It's exactly the same relationship that Austria has with Hungary. Every time Austria goes to war, Hungary has to go to war with them. The only way that Hungary can get out is if people support his independence. So when we go to war, Bohemia comes to war, Austro-Hungary goes to war with us as well, sort of, if they decide to join. That's why we've seen Hungarian troops in our fights. And Byzantium as well, but by how much? Byzantium's limited desire has come down quite significantly with that integration, which is brilliant. We'll improve relations with Bohemia. And what is the chance? Where do I see it? There is a chance of inheriting Bohemia. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Where does it tell us? Might be in the screen. No. I don't know. It'll be there somewhere. Although it's going to annoy me now. There we go. Chance of Commonwealth inheriting Bohemia 0% at the moment because the Union needs to be up and running for at least 50 years. But the bigger you get, the more chance you have. It's tiny percentages, like 4%, 8%, something like that. Even as big as we are, inheriting someone pretty small. But that will happen. Also, we took influence. So diplo annexation of Byzantium will be a lot cheaper, and it kind of needs to be because Moldavia was taking the piss. The amount of the length of time that took. And Byzantium, in terms of value of land, is going to be much, much more expensive. What are you at? 242 development, and we still might not have finished feeding Byzantium, as long as you can juggle this limited desire. And the forced religion is coming down. Relative power. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one, especially if we're going to be pooping out a Novgorod and feeding him fairly aggressively early on. There's a lot of Novgorod cores over here, and at 25% aggressive expansion, we're going to be able to take a lot. Anyway, I've been Marine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time. It's going to be about an hour, maybe 2 hours, whilst I fill my face with food, and whilst I fill my cat's face with food as well. Maybe. Is it food time? Yeah, it's food time. Okay, sorry about the how loud that was. Rip headphone users. And I'll be back in about an hour or two. Oh, I know. I know it's food time. Alright. Okay. Until then, though, do take care. Alright, I'm going.